All right, hey there, small town America. So, when we're not in the truck and we're not covering events and going all over the place, we're also designing sets and props for TV and film. It's something that I found a passion of doing. I've been doing it for about 12 years now, and I love doing these period pieces, first century, 18th century, the 1800s, because you learn a lot about our history. It's one of the reasons that we started Small Town America and protect our history and preserve our heritage. Because that's being lost, and being able to research, take a script, read the storyline, and then start digging into that time period and trying to recreate those worlds has become really a passion for me. And we've been asked to do a project on this one coming up, and I'm going to take you on all the behind the scenes on what we do on making a film. But it was to design a cart for first century, a donkey cart, goat cart, all that. And when we talk about preserving our heritage, this is why, because a lot of these wagons, a lot of these carts, a lot of this stuff, if it's not been preserved in a museum or a private collector, then it's just sit out in the field and it's rotted. Luckily, we were able to come across a set of wheels and a metal axle of an old, probably goat cart or street cart that we're going to convert. I've already started a little bit of it. I'll show you here what we're doing. Right here, this is actually kind of, we're already starting to do. You can see there's the tires right there, and then this is Bill. Luckily, most of all of it is rotted away except for the hub pieces. They were able to save the hub pieces, so we can still attach and use the wheels. We're going to create a new set of railing systems on it, and really try to make this an old vintage donkey cart or street cart. So stay tuned, Small Town America, and see how we convert this. All right, hey there, small town America. So when you're on a film set, you might be asked to do a lot of stuff, especially if you're into the props and set dressing and all of that. And we've ran into a little issue. I don't know. Let me see if I can back up here a little bit. See this little Chipotle box that I ended up throwing down here on the ground? Well, it's because we got some bees. Apparently there was a beehive in the area. They moved the queen earlier in the week. These bees are a little confused, so we've sent out some posts and all that. We'll keep you updated on that. We have some suggestions. We're going to get it. They tried lemon pepper, said sprinkle lemon pepper, and these bees will leave. So we sent somebody to the store. We'll come back to it, but I just wanted to show you the little makeshift deal and these bees as we're getting ready to do things here on the set. All right, hey there, small town America. So you might notice a little bit of this going on right here behind me. We're back at Capernaum Studios. We just love being here. This is, if you're familiar with the set, the series, The Chosen. This is where it all began. This 75% of season 1 was filmed right here at Capernaum Studios, and this is the home of Washington's armor. The life of George Washington during the French and Indian War. It's just an amazing place. I love coming back here. I love doing this because we've had so many films and so many filmmakers come and get started right here at the village. Tammy and the staff here are awesome and amazing. But I just wanted to kind of give you a little update as we're building here on our cart. You can see it right there behind me. We're starting to add this on. What we needed was a little donkey cart or goat cart, or even a person could pull that cart around inside the village rather than one of the big wagons. We'll do that. We'll give you up to date. We'll keep you updated of what we're doing with the cart. Stay tuned. All right, so we're talking about what it takes to be on a film set and what is done. With the director, the writers, they sit down, they write the script, they come up with the story, and then they're giving it to the team, and we read the script. And now it's our job to make the world come to life. Great thing about shooting here at Capernaum Studios is a lot of the structures, a lot of the sets are already built and made for the time period. We're going to step inside here, maybe a little dark. But it's the carpenter, and so we created this room to be the carpenter's house. And so we'll take a little shot here and show you a little bit. So we go into all the details of what a carpenter's workshop would look like. So that's our job as art director, is to look through the script, make sure it fits with the story, put together all the props and all the set dressing that it needs to be with it. We'll step inside and take a look here. And then also, when we're out here on these sets, there might be a call for a special prop or a special deal. And so we've had to come through here. We had to go and design a chair that our carpenter is going to be using in his workshop. And so we're just doing a little extra movie magic to add some extra details, some extra ornaments, extra pieces. So the actor, we don't have all day for him to actually sit here and carve all this. So we're going to cheat it just a little bit. And that's part of movie magic. So stay tuned. All right, one of the people that never gets the credit that they deserve on the set is the key PAs. I mean, Christian, you are the key guy. Can you kind of tell everybody what it is that you do on a set?
As key set PA, one of the main responsibilities is I have a lot of PAs under me that are kind of some people newer into the industry that we're trying to delegate to do more tasks. Kind of like we have 3 or 4 extra hands for manpower because there's a million things going on at the same time. So it's just important to know what's the right stuff to do. Often that's scheduling, lockups. Varun, did you copy that?
I copy.
There you
Stuff
go.
like that.
Just
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah,
But this is not. You've worked on the Chosen set. What sets have you worked on?
Chosen's definitely one of the best. Creed 3 is another really fun one to work on.
Right.
Done a few commercials for like the Choctaw Casino, and then a lot of other stuff here or there. Oh, hang on one second. Duty calls.
Go.
Oh.
All right, guys, you got to hang around. We're doing you more behind-the-scenes looks of what goes on in making a film. All right, hey there, Small Town America. So I'm with the producer, Corey Cannon. We can't really talk about what we're doing with the film and all of that, but we are talking about what goes on behind the scenes on making a movie. What's the most difficult thing as being a producer?
It's really just managing the people. We have a limited budget, and so we have to allocate the budget to different departments. Like Zach, he's doing art and production design, so it's like, you have this much budget, but we want you to make it look like this much. The biggest things is just budget constraints and making sure everyone's happy and just having a good time.
Right, and you said there's a lot because there's different departments. We're talking about it's a lot of teamwork here. There's a lot of wardrobe and props and makeup, and then you start adding. Today we have animals. So it all kind of just starts. It's really a team. It's really a team effort where we can allocate stuff. Under that one. All right, so I guess back to the top secret.
Oh, yeah, back to the secret filming.
All right. Well, when you're trying to do a lot of film work and all of that, you run into these guys. Daniel, y'all are like regulars out here now all the
Pretty
time.
much.
I
You
know.
always got whenever they need some people to fill up the village, they call on you guys, right?
They called the
right.
old people.
Right. But you've been with the Chosen, all of that,
Gosh,
Yeah,
yeah.
the Christmas movies last year.
Yeah.
all of
And
it.
the deaf mute woman that was here.
Definitions?
Definition.
Yeah, that one
Awesome.
was good too.
It looks like they're hollering for you.
I know,
All right, you gotta go
I know.
make it look good.
Yeah, gotta do our
See you
best.
All right,
later,
guys.
guys.
All right, hey there, small town America. Well, you know, when you're on a film set, you're definitely probably going to run into this guy, man. We featured Brian on several of our episodes, brother. Glad to see you doing your Roman
It's
thing
always
again.
good to be here. you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, I know. We can't really talk about what we're doing with this one,
Right.
but we can talk about what we're doing with The Blind.
Oh,
that's coming out.
yes.
You want to
Yeah.
tell everybody what you're doing there and how excited we are about that one?
Yeah, so The Blind is an awesome story. It's about Phil Robertson's story and how he turned his life around from a life of partying and chasing the wrong things in life and ultimately finding God and going that route. And so I play one of Phil's redneck party buddies in that film. That'll come out in theaters September 28th, 29th, something like that. So be sure you check that one out. That one's going to be a good one.
Awesome, awesome. And I know, you know, today you're getting to be a Roman. I guess once you did the Chosen series where you had
That's
to
right.
arrest Jesus actually on that.
Yeah, actually, well, I can't say that. So, so yes, I arrested Jesus in season 2, but look for some exciting things in season 4.
Oh, you got some stuff in season 4, guys. You got to make sure you can catch you on IMDb, Facebook. Where can people find you if they want to follow what you're doing?
So I do most of my stuff on Facebook. I don't do a lot of social media, but every once in a while I'll put some stuff out. I'm usually too busy out here on these sets, trying to serve in some way.
I know it. Brother, we've been appreciated. I know it's been hot, been 108. Everybody's been troopers today. What is one of the things, and we're covering kind of what goes on into the filmmaking process and what
Yes.
happened. Something behind the scenes that you are impressed by, or something that moved you just with what's going on that people don't really see behind the camera.
It's definitely the people, the things that people do. There's certain people that go above and beyond and help and do things that no one is ever going to find out about, no one is ever going to know about. And I see some of these things take place, and it's just like, wow, like those amazing people are such an inspiration. Yeah, just people staying late and picking up trash and cleaning up and getting ready for the next day, and just amazing things.
Cool. Well, I know you want to go get out of all that hot yard,
Yes.
brother. All right, guys, stay tuned for the next segment. Be looking for Brian, Facebook, all of that. He's at The Blind coming up in September.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Hey, so Corey, you know, it starts to get late in the day. Everybody's starting to kind of feel the heat and all that. What, as a producer, what do you do to kind of motivate the team, keep that lash?
Well,
I mean, you got Christian going with water.
Yep, do the
Water run.
yeah, water run. And then we like to bring out something a little special. You know, maybe it's hot outside, so bring out like popsicles and different snacks. You know,
Just things
little
like that.
fruit cups for old Zach here.
Well, you got to have your fruit cups.
Yeah.
But you know, so is that probably really the most stressful part of the day? Everybody's there at that last bit. They're trying to make that last bit. So
Yeah.
the popsicles, things like that.
Yeah, because you know you are only as good as your crew is going to make the show, and so my goal is just to keep everybody happy and hydrated and just motivated to finish the day strong and have the creativity still flowing.
All right, guys. You heard the secrets from behind the scenes. Corey Cannon, take them some popsicles. All right, hey there, small town America. Now, Ryan, you're wearing like a lot of hats here.
Well, I don't have one on right now. It's just a big
I
hat.
know.
Oh.
But you've been wearing a lot of hats: producer, gopher, actor, musician. But what is it that you don't do?
Well, my mom always told me. I forgot the
You forgot what Mom always told me.
Oh, well, I'm needed on set.
There you go.
I'm an actor. I need lines.
There you go. Right, so there's people that never ever get any recognition on set, and we're going to catch up with Jazzy over here because she's been hanging out in the AC with none of the crew, all that. Jazz, what is the importance of being in your position, second AD, making sure the schedules, call sheets were all on time, keeping us all up in date? Can you kind of explain to people that don't know about the industry how important that position is?
Okay, so a second AD takes care of all of the logistics off of set to preemptively prepare for shooting to actually take place. I work a lot with the actors and with hair, makeup, wardrobe, and making sure that they're all, they know what time to be there, they know what time to get ready. I'm timing them, I'm making sure that everyone is not waiting on talent. And I do all the little things, you know?
Right, and you're also keeping track of the schedules and all that. So if we're running behind or if we're running ahead of schedule, you know that, hey, we can go in and pick up the shot, or we need to go ahead and schedule in a little extra time for that. So very, very important job. Where can people find you if they need a good AD?
Jazzy Desiree on Instagram, or Jazzy Dash on Facebook.
Jazzy Dash, get in the truck. All right, and you might even remember we were working on our cart, coming up with that authentic cart that we needed. So just going to kind of show you kind of into the scene, a little warehouse scene. We'll see the guys, we go to donkey, even a person could reach up and pull our cart if they need to into place. But this is where we took those set of wheels, rearranged the base, and we have this little cart. And I'll just kind of show you a little bit of what this set looks like. All right, hey there, small town America. You know, we do a lot of stuff on sets that we just try to make it look as authentic and as real as possible. Then there's some stuff that we need to capture. So we've been filming under this great big giant tree right here, but we're having to move over. Just for some reason, the branch is not long enough to get out to get the shot that we're needing. So we're going to create the extension to this tree. So this is what movie magic's all about. Let's go take a look and see just exactly what these guys are doing over here. These guys are amazing. What an amazing crew, amazing cast. It's July. We're out in the heat. It's been up to 110, 112, and these guys have just been giving it their all. So let's go take a look and see what they're doing. All right, so a little movie magic. You probably don't get to see this every day, but when you need a tree, you build a tree. All right, hey there, Small Town America. So, you know, as we read the scripts, we find the locations. It might be something special or something unique that they want. For instance, here they're needing a king's beds chamber. So we're going to take the room that we have. We're going to use some of the elements that's already in it, and we're going to set it up. So took a little air mattress, flipped over a table, and we'll show you what it looks like when we get done with it. So stay tuned. All right, hey there, Small Town America. So we're getting ready today to film that scene that we were discussing earlier in the week about the custom-made bedroom. This is a little dream sequence going on, and what we had to do is, you know, we just took the room, what we had in the room available, as far as, let's see if I can get down here and look at this. We can see right back here. We just flipped over a table, made the headboard out of it. We went and got an air-up mattress to create the bed. Then we just used the columns that were already in the room to give it that royal, elegant look. Came back in here with the gauze. So we'll be getting the fans and everything going, get the actors in here. We'll fill this thing full of smoke. It's going to look really cool. Can't wait. The DP, Director of Photography, has come up with some great little special effects things that he's going to do with the lens. So stay tuned. Let's see what happens. All right, hey there, Small Town America. You know, we're here with Christian. And Christian, you're wearing your tuck shirt today.
Yes, sir.
I noticed that you've kind of gone from being the key PA. Yesterday you were running the boom mic.
Yes, sir.
Today you're AD. What? I mean, how advancing? Is this normal for a film set to advance like that?
Oh, when I'm involved in the film set, yeah, it's kind of the usual. No, it's just just filling in wherever the help is needed. So
that's part of the key PA job.
Yeah,
is
key PA
basically
is just
you're just jumping in wherever.
whenever
they
you
need
see a need, you just have to jump in and fill it. Whether you haven't done it as much as before, or you have a lot of experience with it, just being able to lend a helping hand wherever it's necessary to
Right.
get the shots, get the scenes, and make your day.
Right. What has been the most challenging thing on this set?
The most challenging thing on this set has probably been, this has been my first real time as a key PA. I've done a few other smaller sets, but on productions of this scale and this mass, it's just kind of meeting that expectation and kind of learning where you fall in with the rest of the AD team to see where specific tasks are done, and also probably another one of the biggest things is just how to delegate stuff, because as key PA, I'm supposed to be more closer to village where all the action's happening, and then I've got 3 or 4 PAs that I have to be more comfortable delegating stuff with, and I'm so used to being just a normal PA that if I want something done, I got to do it. Whereas key PA, it's more learning which one of your troops are available and knowing where to send them out to make the day and get action happen and get stuff done quicker.
Okay, well, we've been doing a poll with everybody. the frozen grapes. Did Corey do okay with frozen grapes?
I think he did spectacular on the frozen grapes. My only My only complaint with the frozen grapes is our actor for Baby Jesus stole my frozen grapes once when I was doing another task, and I have not yet forgiven him for that.
Right. Frozen grapes. Corey, you did a good job on the frozen grapes. Catch you on the next one. What is going on here?
Do you not know how important a boom operator is? You have to make sure that he stays cool. And you don't want him to pass out from heat stroke. You gotta fan him.
You act like it's 150 today.
That's what it feels like.
It's only 100. It's 108 right now. Only 100, yeah.
Well,
Here. Right here.
Oh.
And the closer you stand to me, the hotter things are.
All right, that's enough.
Tell your friends.
He's here.
Hey, Brian. Hey. You know, we lost Benji yesterday. 108. He was bragging about how hot he was.
Right.
And it finally caught up to him.
Nature showed him.
Right. So, but we're doing a poll. Did Corey do a great job with the frozen grapes?
Corey did a magnificent job with the frozen grapes. I myself had never had any before, and I've had a lot of things. And it was one of the best things I've ever had. I mean, I'm considering opening up a frozen grape fruit truck.
We're going frozen grape. Be ready.
Frozen grape fruit truck on 3.
What y'all working on?
Oh, I was like, just asked us that, Zach.
A crown.
Hey, so we're doing a poll. Do you think Corey did a good job with the frozen grapes?
I haven't got to have
I
any.
haven't
had any either. Did Corey do them?
Corey has not gotten me on the frozen grapes. Brian's going to start his own food truck. Cup of grapes. Because he thinks they're the greatest things ever.
The grapest things ever.
The grapest things ever. Yes. What are you
Trademark.
working on?
We are working on a crown, a king's crown. A crown for a king.
He goes in his bedchamber.
A kingly crown.
It's in the crowd. What's been the hardest thing on this shoot?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. There's been quite a few challenging things.
Having to make a tunic that could be ripped,
There you go. That's probably.
and having to design that and then sew it in.
Design it to be ripped and reused and ripped and reused.
Yeah, and having to make 3 that were identical enough that they could be used interchangeably, so that we could rip it like 12 times.
Yeah. Well, you must have done a good job because now you're doing a kingly crown.
And today, this is the hardest thing. By far.
All right, we got to get you some grapes.
Frozen grapes.
All right, hey there, small town America. You know, I couldn't do my job without my team, and I've got one of the best teammates right here, and we got it on tape, so people's going to know from now on, Chelsea.
Well, thank you.
But yeah, this is my awesome set director. She's on top of the scenes all the time. She knows the script. She knows the script almost as best as I do. But we're doing a poll right now.
What's that?
Did Corey do a great job with the frozen grapes?
No, just kidding. Corey did an absolutely fabulous job with the grapes, and I'd never had frozen grapes in my life, and I thought it was maybe a Texas thing because I heard like it was frozen grapes, and I wasn't interested until I tried them. So Corey Cannon did a phenomenal job on frozen grapes.
Right. So I think, like Brian, we're going to start our own frozen grape. We're going to be like frozen grape in a cup.
Oh yeah, forget that shaved ice and all that. Frozen grapes in a cup. What do y'all think?
Stay tuned. All right, hey there, small town America. We're back with Ryan. You know, you're done with your acting gig. Now you're putting back on the production hat and all of that.
That's true.
Hey, we've been going around doing a little poll and a little survey on
this guy.
On
this guy.
So we're still trying to figure out, did Corey do a good job with the frozen grapes?
I think Corey did. You know, the game plan was to to take the grapes from the vine, and then from the vine put it in a cup. And then in that cup was the freezers, and that was the challenging part, to make sure that freezer was really going to be cold enough to freeze the grapes. And so we had a lot of battles with the freezer, negotiated a lot to make sure he would cooperate with us, and then ended up freezing it. And then because of that negotiation, we came to a compromise, and then we're able to get all these grapes to everybody to essentially fulfill them.
Right. And so a lot of people, they're saying this is the first time they've ever experienced the
Yeah.
frozen grape, and they are blown away. Brian's actually going to start his own food truck with grapes
Yeah.
in a cup.
Grapes
so,
in a cup.
Yeah.
It's a great business name.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
grapes in a cup, or before the wrath. I don't know what we do there, or making water to wine. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing.
There's actually a funny story. So when we first gave the grapes out, so Trey, the kid who plays Jesus, he kind of stole all of them. So we gave them to everybody, and then Johnny, who you just saw, was like, "Hey Trey," he's from Genie. He works Genie, and gave Trey some grapes. Trey was like, "Oh, what is this?" And so he took one, and then he ate it. He was like, "Oh, this is awesome!" And then took the whole cup, and then walked away. And then the other PAs, they set their cups down to go grab some stuff. And then Trey went to go sit on that bench where all those cups of grapes were, and he was like, "There's more!" And then just took all of them and then ran off. And so essentially he ate everybody's grapes.
Right. So yeah, we spent a whole day without grapes. But anyway, Ryan, awesome job. This is close to the wrap-up day. What's next? What do we got throughout the day?
Throughout the day, so we're in the temple at Capernaum right now. We're gonna do some cool dream effect stuff. We got some silks washing in the wind, thanks to Zach. After that, we have.
He stole my grapes.
That's the guy who stole his grapes.
Yeah, no.
But
my grapes stolen.
well, I mean, that's what I mean. Yeah. So we had that temple scene first with Herod, and then after that, we're going over to the grave where Joseph is praying. He's like, "Dad, I failed you," and that's when his son's like, it's sad when people die, but there's also like a reminisce, and there's a remorse of a father and son. And then we're gonna finish our day off back at the first century village where we're with Joseph again in his workshop and whatnot. And then we're gonna knock it out. Probably wrap close to midnight, but everyone's a trooper. We're gonna make it happen.
Midnight. Get in the truck.
How do you think Corey did with the frozen grapes?
Thumbs up.
You got a thumbs up.
Wow.
Have you ever had frozen grapes before? Yeah, so he did a pretty decent job with it, huh?
Yeah, it was good.
All right, so.
All right, hey, Small Town America. I'm here with Corey Cannon. Corey, we've been asking the crew this morning what they thought about the frozen grapes, and these people are blown away. Some of these people, this is the first time they've ever had. Brian is going to start his own food truck, grapes in the cup. Bro, where did you come up with the idea?
I think it was just a God download. He's like, "Hey, why don't you freeze some grapes, give it out to the crew, and it's like frozen candy. It's going to cool you down internally, make you happy, right?"
Everybody, they're freaking out. They're like, "I've never had them. I'm going."
Yeah.
They don't even know where to buy grapes now.
Yeah, and Christian was like, "So what do? Do you just freeze them? That's it?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's all you do."
Yeah, I mean, people think that you've worked some type of magic. And the crew's happy. They enjoy the day. It feels better. Hey, so this has all been about the filmmaking process. You're a producer. You're writer, director. You have grip trucks. You have equipment. Where can people go to find you, or if they want to start making a movie? Because we're seeing a lot of more independent filmmakers that are jumping away, getting away from the big studios and doing it on their own. Where can they come to find you?
Yeah, so you can go to cinemammoth.com, or you can check us out on Facebook, also IMDb. Google my name and you can find the link there. But it has all our info, our equipment list, what we do, the movies we've done before, and yeah, just what we're all about. So, yeah.
Right, and you just got a deal too with Shadow Creek.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So they.
Yes, Side Street Studios are gonna help sell that thing, and yeah, we're just moving up. We got several films in development right now, so making it happen.
Looking forward to it. All right.
Yeah.
Frozen grapes, you just put them in the freezer. That's
it.
the secret. All right. Well, hey there, Small Town America. So just as fast as we came in here this week and created a whole brand new world here at Capernaum Studios. We've cleaned it up. So today's the last day. It's the wrap deal. We wrapped it up late last night. Crew came in, stayed a little bit late, and then we've been here all morning to get everything all cleared out and do it. So we're going to get in the truck and head off. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember, frozen grapes.